everyone, it's Michael Tiny Saul. It is Sunday, May 15th at 9:35 p.m. This is Forex Trading Analysis for Monday, May 16th, 2011. Let's go through the pairs and crosses. I have two charts set up here. I have the daily chart that we look at every night in the video, and then I also have a 120-minute with an ADX, no other indicators, just the ADX here. So I'm going to actually do this, move this up, okay, because I'm looking more for the reading on the ADX than the actual slope of the line. So, okay, so let's look at the daily chart of the euro. You could see that we hit the lower Keltner channel. We traded below it so far in the early action here Sunday. So what do we do from here? Do we get expansion? Well, we've been riding down on the euro here for just over a week. It looks like about a week and a half. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did a little fake out move and then came back up and inside, back inside the Keltner, the lower Keltner band there. Now, I can't predict that. There's not really a trade off of that. I'm just giving my opinion on what I'm seeing here. The ADX is at 30, but you could see it's not as high as it was back here. What does that say? The trend is weakening. That's a problem with indicators, is they lag. So price action is always the number one leader, right? So waiting on the euro for a day here at least. Let's look at the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar tagged the lows after rejecting the Fibonacci retracement. Got there Friday. So far, not much going on in Sunday early / technically Monday early session here. So watch this one. Here is the dollar yen. The dollar yen is consolidating here on the 120-minute chart. You have an ADX of under 12. The problem is I don't really see a good pattern here. But when I see the ADX under 15 and headed for 10, I guess this is technically a triangle, but I would have liked to see, if we were connecting one more line here. I don't like just connecting two lines. 2 points, sorry, okay? So definitely can watch this one. Not going to put a trigger on it just yet, but check back for the 9 a.m. update, as always, to see if something's setting up here, because the yen may be one to take advantage of. Here's the dollar Swiss. The dollar Swiss is on a 120-minute bull flag. Okay, there it is. It had the nice push up the end of last week. But as you see on the daily chart, it's really only, headed up here back to potential resistance. It's not like it's in blue sky here and just trying to zoom up. So, there's a lot of resistance here, right, from this last little pattern before the little run down outside the lower Keltner. So we want to watch that at 90.14. Potential resistance. Let's look at the loonie. Yeah, I don't see much there. Here's the euro yen. I'm sorry. Here's the euro pound. I apologize. Okay, and you can see the ADX not really saying much. Yeah, there's no pattern here. Here's the euro Swiss. Okay. And you can see the ADX is getting low here. So this one can also be watched, but don't really see a good pattern here. There's a euro Aussie. Not much, just a lot of chop. All right, let's see. Whoops, sorry about that, jing. Okay, here's the 120-minute chart. Could be forming a potential cup and handle here, but usually you like to see volume with the cup and handle. That's why I don't know if it's even a valid pattern. I don't know if William O'Neill would say it was. Here's the euro Kiwi. I don't see much there. Doesn't mean it's not going to move, but I just don't see anything. Here's the pound. I think the pound tests the lower Keltner line. Here's the pound Kiwi. Okay, let's take a look at this one a little bit. draw some lines in. I mean, possible potential here, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The euro yen riding the outside of the Keltner. I like the euro. I like the euro versus the dollar. I think that this has a chance to get a bounce, but there's no trigger here. But I think there will be a bounce there. Here's the Swiss yen. Okay, this is the one we were waiting on for a pattern, and it dumped right out. Watch the lower Keltner channel there. Here's the Aussie yen. Look for a retest of these lows and the lower Keltner. Here's the pound yen. Yeah, I mean, these are nothing here. The pound Swiss, this is the one that I believe we stopped out on last week. No, maybe not. Okay. But this one, if you look at the 120-minute chart, it doesn't have the low ADX, but it's been kind of forming. Looks like it could be a bull flag here. Okay, now it's not a true flag because there's no impulse, but I mean you could be forming an inverted head and shoulders here, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder. So this could be one this week that could get a really nice move. So the pound Swiss, definitely one we want to keep our eyes on here. Here's the Aussie Swiss. Okay, ADX is falling. It's good. That's what we want to see. See if a pattern could set up out of that. Here's the Kiwi Swiss, same deal. This is the one we got stopped out on. I apologize. I knew it had the Kiwi in it, right? This is consolidating on the daily chart. So let's see the 120-minute chart get a nice low ADX, and this one could be in play Tuesday. Here is the Loonie Swiss, same deal, consolidating. Look at the ADX, almost 10. So here's the Loonie Swiss. Here's the Kiwi Loonie. Okay, you can see the ADX actually popped up after dipping down under 10. And now if you look at the daily chart, I mean, to me, looks like it's in a consolidation. Not a great one, but maybe in a session or two it'll have a breakout possibility. And finally, Aussie Cad. And just not much going on there either. So, once again, I know I said this last week, but I think that there will be some good opportunity this week. I don't think much is setting up here. Check the 9 a.m. update on the blog. I really want to watch that yen, and I want to see if that perhaps sets up something overnight that would look at this. It's already trying to go. Look at this. It's trying to break, but in my opinion, I think it needs another couple of candles. So maybe this one dips in and then it forms something a little tighter here. But I think there is a good possibility that there'll be movement this week. And we still have that sell in May and go away overhang on us in the stock market. And don't kid yourself. If the stock market decides to sell off its option expiration week, the currencies have a very good chance of seeing some good trading range. That's it. I will talk to everybody again on Tuesday. Have a great trading day on Monday. Don't forget to check that 9 a.m. update.